Good morning, Knights. Welcome back to another episode of your favorite student newscast.
In this week's episode, we sit down with a talented student, test the theory of twin telepathy, and visit a secondhand store that offers a wide variety of trendy name brand clothing.
Stay tuned because an all-new episode of The Studio starts right now.
Let's start, 'cause we could stay at home and watch the sunset, but I can't help from asking, are you bored yet? And if you're feeling lonely, you should tell me before this ends up as another memory. Will you tell the truth so I don't have to lie? Will you tell the truth?
Hey Knights, I'm Michaela Jones.
And I'm Maya Mudgery.
College night was last Thursday. U of A, ASU, CGCC, and many more colleges and universities were there to showcase what their schools have to offer. Here are a few shots from the event.
Many students dream of a career in music. Luna Ora, an upcoming musician from Gilbert who is chasing her dreams in Los Angeles, sat down with us to give advice to Higley students looking to follow a similar path. Ashley and Ellie have the story.
Luna Ora is a musician on the rise, and luckily, she's my sister, so Ashley and I were able to catch up with her and learn what she's all about.
My name is Luna Ora, and I am a singer, songwriter, and producer. I've been singing since I was about 3. And once I learned how to play guitar, I went out and started performing and fell in love with it. My favorite experiences have been playing festivals because I've been able to perform on stages that have been touched by some of my favorite people on the planet. The process I go through for my music, it's different every time. Sometimes I'll get a song from a producer that's really good and I love it and I just want to write the top line to it. Sometimes I sit in a room with another songwriter and we'll write it on guitar and piano. It's a difficult path. It's not an easy journey to go on to be a musician and to be an artist. It's just the love of something, and once you find it, just run at it and don't stop and be persistent.
With all Luna's experience, I was able to talk to 2 aspiring artists, one of them being Miley LeSueur, who has been singing since she can remember, and see what advice she would ask for.
What do you do when someone turns you away or tells you that you're not good enough?
I have probably, out of 100 times, I've probably failed about 98 times. And something that I've learned is that something is guiding you in the right direction if you're following your gut.
Along with Miley is Maisie Jarvis, who is also striving for a career in the music industry, and she has a question that needs an answer.
I would ask people who are in the musical industry how they don't compare themselves to other people, because there's so many people in the world that do music.
The advice that I would give to someone who is maybe comparing themselves, it's not about anything else but what you see right in front of you and your passion and the thing that you care about. And if you just keep your head low and stop caring about the noise around you and everything running around you at all times, you will get to where you want to be in life.
Make sure to check out Luna Ora, Maisie, and Miley on Instagram. Reporting for The Studio, Ellie and Ashley.
Last week was the Best Buddies Fall Lunch Party. If you still want to join the club, stop by Miss Wittenberg's room and ask her for an application.
Monday evening, the Higley Jazz Band held their first concert of the year, and they were on point. Here are a few shots from the performance.
The swim and dive season is off to a great start. Last Thursday, they took on Notre Dame Prep and our Knights dominated. Girls swimmers were winners with a score of 114 to 67, and the boys won 127 to 48. Here are a few highlights from that meet. Did you know that there's a girl on the JV football team?
Wait, for real? That's so cool. Who is she?
Well, Zoe and I have the story. Let's go meet her.
Brooklyn Fleming is the only girl on the JV football team. Her coach and teammate describe how having a girl on the team has greatly impacted the JV football team this year.
I play defensive end on the football team, so that basically means I'm the person trying to sack the quarterback. We kick off, so for special teams, when we kick the ball, we're the people that do that, so we got a handshake for that.
She's feisty. She's feisty. She's not afraid to get after it. Even if someone's bigger or stronger in front of her, you know, she's going to give it her all, going to try to use her speed and her quickness, you know, to beat the person that she's going against.
She's pretty good. Like, I'm not going to lie, she's a little bit better than the other boys. I'm just like, no shade against the other boys, but yeah.
She's helped us at defensive end as well as kicking. She's great on the onside kick, so she's kind of a specialist we have there and a secret weapon.
When I first saw Brooklyn on the team, I saw her and I was like, whoa, this is the girl that was in my last year's class.
Although Brooklyn is one of the starting players on the team, from time to time she can face criticism, but that doesn't stop her from continuing to play.
Usually it's like, whoa, you play football? Like, you're a girl.
I feel like it's something different. Like, the other teams like think of it like, oh, it's a girl, this must be like an easy team, but like most of the time we're beating the other team, so it's like kind of funny and ironic.
She actually did get a bloody nose one game and she came off the field. It's pretty cool how she reacted to that, because some of these guys, like, you know, I'm sure would have been in tears after, and she wasn't at all.
I just think of it as normal. I think of it as everyday life. Like, yeah, I play football, but when I tell other people, it's like, do you play on powder puff? Like, what? How does that work out?
Brooklyn continues to make great strides for the JV football team and has more than just a helmet and gloves in her bag. We hope to see her play varsity next year and give our Knights some more dubs.
I mean, as long as she wants to keep playing, I don't see anything stopping her. She's out here, she's getting better every day. So as long as she wants to keep playing, I don't see anything stopping her.
This is Zoe Michaela reporting for The Studio.
Mr. Nuttall's video production students have been learning about the pre-production process of filmmaking. Students used web-based software to work in a three-dimensional environment, setting up their scenes and producing a shot-by-shot plan for their short film projects. What are you doing after school?
I have no idea. Probably nothing. How about you?
I'm going thrift shopping at Platos Closet. Lulu and Chase recently stopped by this new secondhand shop to see what it has to offer.
Do you like trendy clothing but don't like to break the bank? Well, me and Chase went over to Platos Closet, a secondhand thrift store that opened up 2 weeks ago.
So my name is Brian Kirby, and I'm currently one of the owners for the Platos Closet Gilbert. One of the reasons why I decided to open the store with two partners was because my partner is in the commercial real estate side, so we had seen Plato's being opened up, thought it would be a good opportunity. It's a highly recommended franchise to get into, so we took the steps necessary to open one up.
We asked some of the employees what the environment is like and what made them apply at Plato's.
I originally decided to apply at Platos Closet because I've been to some in the past and I just really like the idea of it. They have great stuff, great prices. I saw one, they were building it in Gilbert, and at the time I was looking for a job, so I just thought I'm gonna apply there, see if I get it, and then I did.
It's a very team-oriented environment. It's very like up and peppy. We're always doing stuff, working with people, so it's a lot of fun.
Plato's is known for having good deals, but also having good quality. A lot of people like coming to these stores for multiple reasons, and we try and set the standard for a good shopping experience.
Not only is this a great place to spend some cash, but you can also make a quick buck too.
So if you want to bring in used clothes, we really encourage it. You just put it in a bag, in a basket. We just ask you don't bring it in hangers. There is a check-in process. It takes like 2 minutes, so you don't have to have an appointment or anything. Just come in with your stuff. We look through it. We decide what we think that would sell best in the store. So you should definitely come in and check out Plato's. We have great prices. You can come make money by selling your stuff. And then it's just so much more beneficial for the community. So you should come.
This is Lulu and Chase reporting for The Studio.
Student Council has been hard at work this semester, planning for ways to increase school spirit through fun and engaging experiences on campus. Earlier this week, Quinn Johnston stopped by the studio to tell us about an exciting event coming to Higley.
Quinn, we've been hearing some rumors about something big coming to campus. What's been going on?
Well, we've got Battle of the Bands, November 14th of next quarter. The sign-up sheets are going to be outside of the Stuco room as of next quarter. So get your band started now and start practicing up, all right? And it's going to be $50 entry per band. And we're going to, once the actual thing comes around, what you can win is a professional recording for your band. And there's going to be more info to come.
Perfect. So Knights, make sure to sign up for Battle of the Bands so you don't miss out on this experience. Knights, you've successfully made it through your first quarter of the school year. If you need some things to do over fall break, Maddie is here to help.
After 10 long weeks, it's the day we've all been looking forward to, the Friday before fall break. With 2 weeks without any school, it might be difficult to find activities you can use to spend it, but here are several things you can do.
If you're looking for a cheap and creative way to spend your afternoon, go to the store and get some pumpkins and paint. Show your artistic side by painting pumpkins. Geocaching is an app which can be downloaded on your phone. This app uses a GPS so participants can hide and seek containers around town. These containers hold logs where you can sign your name and objects so you can take one and leave one. This is a great way to spend time with friends and enjoy the outdoors. A quick and easy treat you can make at home is puppy chow. First, put 9 cups of Chex Mix in a large bowl. Put 1 cup of chocolate chips and a half a cup of peanut butter in a microwave-safe bowl. Heat and microwave for 30 seconds at a time. Mix in 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract into the chocolate sauce and pour over Chex Mix. Mix together. Put the cereal in a plastic bag with 1.5 cups of powdered sugar and shake. Finally, add in any desired candy and pretzels. Enjoy. Have a great fall break night. Reporting for the studio, I'm Maddie.
The Higley boys golf team has a meet today at Las Colinas from 3 to 6 p.m. Be sure to get out to the course to support the team.
Higley is filled with many talented students. Jacob and Jack recently caught up with one of them, Taylor Thomas, to learn more about her and her art.
Here at Higley, there are many talented people, but you only know them on the surface. We had the chance to speak with Taylor Thomas on her hidden talent.
It started as a kid because I didn't have a lot of friends. You know, I was just quiet, and so I just resort to painting and expressing myself that way.
I've known Taylor since 7th grade. I remember she used to do a lot of emotional drawings, especially in middle school, which is a hard time, as she said, like for everyone, I think, in middle school, like going through changes.
There were plenty of times when I was teaching Taylor and she'd come bursting into my classroom. Miss Fraley, I got the idea for my next art project. And it was so great to see her be so excited about a new idea and something that she wanted to do within her artwork.
My mom got my art tattooed on her, like permanently. I think that's crazy. My art is on my mom's body for her whole life. I think it's insane. My favorite art piece was a piece that I put into the Higley Performing Arts contest that was last year, which was my junior year, and it's a piece, it's a portrait of Burberry Perry. I would love to sell my art. I have my whole advanced art portfolio from Higley. I didn't submit any of them, so I still have them all. And I would really like to sell them. I've only had 3 sales in the past year.
She was a kind of, or is the kind of student who is thinking about it even though when she's not doing it. So she is an artist by nature, not just by making art.
I remember one time, like, she was just sending me different pictures of her artwork. And I remember actually getting really emotional, which surprised me. I've never really, like, related to art. I've never really understood it. But I remember as soon as I saw Taylor's, like, I felt something.
This week was the debut of the Higley Thespians production, A Midsummer Night's Dream. If you didn't get the chance to see it, here are a few shots from the performance.
And then, for the third part of the minute, your quad spirits will dance. Time after sometimes you'll picture me. To have the same dinner back again. If you will, can you will find me.
There was a surprise animal sighting on campus Wednesday morning as an adorable frog made its way to the front doors of the library. Higley security was on the case, ensuring that it would not be harmed and moved it to a secure location where it can live out its life in peace. Video student Katrina Tams was on the scene to capture the action.
Surprisingly, there are quite a few sets of twins on our campus this year. Lacey put the myth of twin telepathy to the test by bringing a few of them into the studio for a little sibling rivalry.
Here at Higley, we have quite a few twins, and this week I got to bring some of them in for some friendly competition. First, we found out which of the two knows more about the other in a couple rounds of twin trivia.
No.
Yeah.
Yes. I don't know if I'm going to spell this right.
Yes. yeah. The
So
most
boring.
basic ones you can get.
What the?
Correct. That's right. When the most important question of the day was asked, all the twins seem to know the answer.
So much. It depends.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
No.
It depends.
Which is pointing to her, so.
Then we got to see who's more coordinated with the lightning round of one-handed cup stacking.
No, what's going on?
What is that?
She said one hand, she didn't say no mouth.
Yeah. Finally, we got to see who's more artistic with some cookie decorating.
Dude, I'm scared for yours. It's gonna be so much better.
I look better. I think it's safe to say twin telepathy isn't real. This is Lacey reporting from the studio.
Boy, you know you don't look fly. Them gold chains and your neck green by.
Congratulations to Team Moneybags, the winner of this year's season of the Water Game Assassins. Shout out to Cameron Schmidt, Sean Foster, Colby Morana, and Eli Bonus. Today in the studio, I have the winner of this year's Assassins money bag and the runner-ups, Victoria's Secret. How does it feel to win?
Well, Maya, it feels really good to win. I mean, I can explain it as an all-time high. I'm extremely grateful for what everyone did for me. You know who you are, you know, my teammates and people outside of my team. So, very grateful.
Thank you for carrying yours. It was decent.
And you guys came very, very close. How does it feel?
I mean, it kind of sucks, but we still made it to the end with all 4 people, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, and it's all about making the memories and not the money, so.
Very true. Cameron, how did it feel when you finally got that last out?
Well, I mean, like I said before, my skin, if you could see, can you zoom in on that? Okay, no, okay, all right, sorry. But it's very pale. Over the last month and a half, I haven't been able to go outside, and so finally walking out this morning outside of my garage and just enjoying the fresh air, something I can't explain. So, I mean, a very good feeling about it. I can't even explain it, but I'm just so glad it's over.
Okay. And Jersey isn't with us today, but how did it feel when you guys found out that she got out?
Well, I mean, first we were a little upset, and then we got a little angry, and we were like, it's not worth it. Let's just go hang out and have a good time. So yeah, you can't change anything. It is what it is. We're so happy.
That's a great mindset to have. Knights, if you see any of these teams, make sure you congratulate them, and we'll see you next year. Michaela, don't you upload on YouTube?
Yeah, but I'm kind of irrelevant.
Sophia Riggs, on the other hand, isn't. I caught up with Sophia earlier this week to learn more about her YouTube channel and how it all got started. Sophia Riggs is a sophomore here at Higley, with a YouTube channel that's approaching 80,000 subscribers.
Well, when I was little, in like 5th grade, I would pretty much only watch YouTube and like Bethany Moda and Alicia Marie, and when I was little, I would just like narrate my life like I was doing a voiceover. And so I always wanted to have a YouTube channel, but my mom was like, no, you can't put that info on the web. And then finally I did my room video, and then I just was like, Mom, please let me upload it. And she was like, fine. The content I create is just like whatever I want. I mean, if I'm just scrolling through like the recommended and I see, oh, that's kind of fun, I could do that, then I make it. YouTube affects my life because it's kind of something that, it's like my only hobby. I don't do sports or anything. I don't have very many talents, but it's just kind of a way to express myself.
Many YouTubers are solely in it for the possibility of generating an income, but Sophia is motivated by more than just the money.
It's mostly just, I want to put myself out there and just kind of do what I love. I don't really care about being famous or like people knowing who I am or whatever. I just want to make videos because I can. My advice for small YouTubers or people that want to start is don't expect anything. Don't Don't start YouTube for the money or for the fame, because it's literally, you don't know what's gonna happen.
Sophia looks forward to growing her channel and continuing to improve her content for years to come. Reporting for the studio, I'm Maya Mudry.
That's it for this week. Thanks for watching, Knights.
Be sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram at the Studio HHS.
We'll be back after fall break with all of your campus news and more. Have a great weekend, Knights.